A torrential downpour that began in the early afternoon on Sunday has caused widespread destruction across Accra, with severe flooding reported in several communities. The rain, which lasted for over 3 hours, brought major parts of the capital to a standstill, damaged properties, and once again exposed the city's vulnerability to flooding. In response, National Disaster Management Organization Nadmo toured some of the worst affected areas to assess the damage and engage with affected residents. The first stop was Achiaa Junction, where shops and homes were submerged. The Deputy Director General in charge of technical at Nadmo, Ahmed Raouf Bolas, expressed concern over unregulated structures and poor drainage systems in the area. He stressed that demolition of some buildings would be necessary to prevent future occurrences.
We went through some of the affected houses, then we passed through where the drainage is. We realized that the drainages need distilting. Then the others constructed a slab for easy access for their cars and vehicular movement, let me say it that way. But it was too low, which is very low, that when water is flowing, it hisses and gets back. So once it gets back, it will find its own way. So it created its own way of getting to other houses. Then when we came to the main road, we realized that there's road construction going on here. Then a chamber has been created here connecting to the bridge. Now, if you look at the chamber, the bridge itself has 3 chambers. But because of Ghana Water having one of their main lines here, they realized that where they constructed that chamber is rather blocking the easy flow of water. That is one of the problems that has created this flooding yesterday. Then when you come to the main road, there is someone who has also constructed a store. The store is very high, so they created something that can maybe prevent water from affecting them. So what they created, forgetting that they are also inconveniencing other people. So the path they've created is very high. So water from other sides, when it also comes, it hits the wall of what they have constructed and get back to other people's shop. Yesterday, when our men came to the field, they couldn't even identify whether there was even a slab up here. The whole place was full, covered with water.
He said some residents are also not cooperating as they embark on the assessment projects in the flooded zones, which makes their work more difficult.
You are heavily affected by what happened yesterday. We've been able to identify one of the problems, and the problem is coming from your house. So we invited her to come out and let's see how we can judge and get how to solve this problem. And she insisted she wouldn't come out. I also can't force her. We will do our best. If she comes to assist, we will thank God. If she doesn't come and in future there's a problem, she wouldn't be able to blame Nadmo or the government.
The Nadmo team also visited Lakeside in Suano, New Legon and Obolo Junction, where similar scenes of flooding were observed. For many residents in these areas, this was their first encounter with such severe flooding. They called on government for urgent intervention, expressing fears that future rains could cause even greater damage.
Almost 3 years. I have flooded once, but right inside. But this time there, right inside, baby, I say, inside. My TV, my fridge, my tadi, my mattresses. Ni nyana say, ni gugu ano. Basa ni nyana say.
Japan motors in Suano hano. Aban ebetimi abeboa ya. Omeboa na ekwan kura Nadmo fo faswa ebetimi aboa ya no. Ekwan omde tutumu a ebeyeye ama aboa ya no. Ome na sana ye nyina entimemo aye na nipa nkwa de ehu hia ene nipa nso na yede ne chechire kuru.
Mr. Ahmed Raouf said parts of the storm bridge had also been encroached upon by illegal structures contributing to the flooding. He added that it is time for communities to work hand in hand with Nadmo to prevent this from becoming a yearly tragedy.
The church is very close to the stream. So when there is rainfall, how do you harvest water here before it passes through the drainage? The public toilet, if you look at it, they have pushed close to the river bank. So when there is more water, the bridge cannot accommodate it. The only thing it can do is to spill off. So please, the toilets, something must be done about it. We have to see it with that the whole place is cleared. Then we expand the path for the water so that when there's a rain, it can have easy access.
The team then moved to Ga East, Aboagye, where a major storm drain had been encroached upon by residents who have built on the waterway. The drain has also not been desilted, contributing to the flooding. He said relief items will be distributed to those who have been genuinely affected.
So we'll do all our assessment, go and sit down on the drawing board, then we see what to do. For relief items, if they are supposed to be given, definitely we'll give it out.
Based on the assessment, Nadmo has recommended a three-pronged approach to mitigate future disasters: dredging, desilting, and demolishing illegal structures that obstruct water flow. As the 2025 rainy season sets in, many Ghanaians are questioning the readiness of Nadmo and city authorities to manage such emergencies. Sunday's flooding serves as yet another wake-up call for a comprehensive infrastructural reforms and proactive disaster management strategies to safeguard lives and properties across the capital. Is Nadmo truly ready for what lies ahead? Time and the next downpour will tell.